Yo, what's up guys? Your boy Nitrostorm here. Welcome back to Snowbreak Containment Zone. Apologies, been about a week since I last made the video with my New Year's. The next video that I was planning is Lyfe Wild Hunt. So obviously she is, a premium or a standard character. So you could say that she is an old character now at this point. And I did recently get her Stardust Memory, which is her signature weapon, and she is currently M3 still. I'm not really planning on making her M4 or above. Now, this video will just be comparing the damage difference between this weapon and what I was using with her previously, which is a 3-star submachine gun with ice. Now, just to confirm, just to make sure that it's all fair, I made sure that the parts are all the same. So this is inherent amber, silent amber, 61 minutes, alloy truth, and stardust memory. And then if I go to this one, 61 minutes, oh, no longer 61 minutes. This is now inherent amber, 61 minutes, alloy truth, and stardust memory. There we go. So all of them is going to be the same. All of the parts are going to be the same, and this is just going to be mainly comparing the damage difference, or like how much she improves in terms of damage. So we're going to be taking out the 3-star one for a spin. Alright, so considering that Gigalink is still closed right now, I'm going to be doing this boss. We're just going to be focusing on the damage that she's dealing in general, and then I'll try and see if I can gain a a noticeable difference in damage. So we're not going to be using any supports. Actually, we're going to be doing straight up just Lyfe Wild Hunt, because even if I use the same supports for both tests, the damage increase I think will stay consistent, I believe. As in, if we use the same supports on both, the damage increase should be similar to if I were to use just Lyfe Wild Hunt, is what I'm trying to say. In any case, we're just going to be using the 3-star submachine gun, and I'm going to try and do the same thing with the 5-star Stardust Memory. All right, so we're just going to do a normal rotation.
Yield. Enemy forces.
So we're doing around like 1Ks, around 2Ks on the. It was around 2Ks on the 2Ks on the skill damage, around 1K I think on the shooting, but it did go into invincible mode because I kind of did too much damage already. If I don't really get good results, I might have to find another venue to test the damage, but in the case, let's see. So we've got to about 1K and 2K by the time it ended. Let's try with this one. So we already saw that 1K. Okay, the skill damage was going up to 3K and then it stopped. Okay. I think to make this an even more fair test, I am now going to try with... I'm going to try without logistics. I'm going to remove all the logistics. So the only thing that she's relying on is M3, neuronics, and weapon. All right, let's try this again. Now, if this still doesn't work, I think I'm gonna have to find a new boss, but I'll still keep this in the video just to give you an idea. So 600, and then 1Ks. 600 and 1Ks. There you go. Like that's pretty solid, very solid information. Because now that we don't have the logistics affecting the damage increasing dynamically, we now see it consistent, a consistent number. So that was around we'll round it up to 700 damage per bullet, with 1000 for skill damage coming from the standard skill. All right, now let's try this one. Let's try with Stardust Memory. So 700 and 1000. Well, look, yeah, let's 700 and 1100. So now we're doing about 750 and 1.5k. Well, 750 headshots and then 1.6k. Okay. We got a more noticeable difference this time. Okay, interesting. So the data that I've gathered does make sense. Sense in that the bullet damage increased because I had more attack. So at 3.1k with that, and we do have a little bit more frost damage, 18% more frost damage that contributes to it. I think it was actually 600. I don't think it was 700 rounded up for this one, but it could be. Look at that, 25% frost damage increase. So 2.5k attack with 25% frost damage versus 3.1k attack with 18% frost damage. So obviously the bullets, the ballistic damage is going to be relatively similar in damage, but the more noticeable difference that we did notice is the standard skill damage. So with the 3-star safety line, we were doing around 1000 damage, but then with the Stardust memory, we were doing 1500 damage per hit. So that is a 50% increase in damage, which is very nice. 1.5x multiplier compared to the 3-star weapon. And then when it comes to bullets, ballistic damage, it was very minor, probably at 1/6 increase. So like 12%, something along those lines, like a 12% increase in ballistic damage, thanks to the attack stat really for the most part. But then a 50% increase in skill damage. So that's the most important part there. So hopefully that was helpful in terms of data. Now the next part, the last part of the video, is if it was worth it. Oh, I should probably get this. Now the reason why I'm asking if it was worth it is because I got the Stardust memory through this shop. This is where you gain these things, reward codes, when you're doing pulls, right? And I used 480 of them to buy the Stardust memory. So now it's a question if it was worth getting. Well, considering, in terms of ballistic damage, the increase is obviously not that much, but the 50% increase in standard skill damage at base form without any logistics and without any supports, a 50% increase right off the bat is very substantial. So in terms of if you're planning on, playing or maining Lyfe Wild Hunt, for a long time, then I will definitely say it's worth. Like for me personally, do I think it was worth getting Stardust memory for 480? I would say so, because if I were to translate this into pulls, it's 3 multis, 30 pulls. So if you were to equate 30 pulls versus one weapon, it's kind of like a good trade-off. But yeah, overall I believe it's worth it. The damage increase is very noticeable, at least, and if you combine that with hurt logistics, well, that's just going to be an even further increase. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for this video. Hopefully this video was helpful. I mean, it's kind of like an obvious thing, but I just wanted to show kind of like a more analytical stance of how much this weapon improves life. If you want me to make any similar videos like that, I guess do let me know. Or if you've got any more questions in regards to Snowbreak Containment Zone, do let me know down in the comments below as well. It's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.